Are you stuck trying to lose weight? And do you think that the only way you can do that is to cut your calories even more, and yet you're already starving? I thought that too. I was eating less and less and less, constantly hungry, and still not losing weight. And then I lost over 6 stone, and I've kept it off for over 5 years now. And I've stopped cutting my calories. So let's talk about how I did it. Firstly, I stopped trying to eat less and started to try and eat properly. Now, what do I even mean by that? Well, I thought that to lose weight, you had to restrict yourself. Smaller portions, less food, less calories, skipping meals, whatever it was in order to take in less volume. But all that did was make me tired and hungry and miserable and stuck, because the body is not stupid. And if it thinks that food is scarce, it holds on. It holds on to fat. When I actually started to eat regularly, when I actually started to nourish my body, when I actually started to eat until I was full, everything started to change. Now, when I say eat until I was full, I changed how I ate, not the amount I ate. Well, I did change the amount I ate because I ate a lot more. I started to focus on different things. I was focusing on protein and real actual meals and proper nutritious snacks rather than not eating, picking, and sometimes then binging. So a huge change for me was to massively increase the amount of protein that I ate. Not in a complicated way, just making sure that I had some sort of protein with every meal and that those meals filled me up. Because if you are properly fed and you actually feel satiated, you're far less likely to be thinking about food all the time. You're far less likely to overeat in the evening, which was something I did a lot of. So it's not about eating less, it's about eating better. So more protein, more vegetables, and I was still eating more food, and I was actually full by the time I'd finished a meal. The third thing I did, and this was massive, was I totally changed the way that I moved or exercised, if you want to call it that. I genuinely believe that in order to lose weight, I had to burn calories, which meant HIIT, which meant sweating, which meant getting more effort. Actually, I totally shifted my focus and went towards building muscle instead of chasing the calorie burn. So less cardio, less sweatiness, and more resistance-based stuff. Body weight, strength training, because muscle actually helps your body to burn calories at rest. It keeps you strong, it keeps you capable, and it keeps you independent as you get older. It's not about punishing your body or earning food. It's about making your body as strong and as healthy as it can be. And having that shift in focus was so helpful for me. The other thing I did was starting to eat regularly. As I say, I used to go hours without eating because I thought that I needed to restrict myself in order to lose weight. And I thought that those restrictions and that skipping of meals was me being good. But then, like I say, my body thought I was trying to starve it. It would hold on to fat because it didn't actually know when I was going to next feed it. Nowadays, I eat consistently. I eat regularly. I have breakfast every morning. I have lunch every lunchtime. I have an evening meal every evening. And I normally have 2 snacks through the day as well. Once I started doing this, once I started eating every few hours when I was awake, my body stopped holding on to stuff. It stopped panicking. It stopped thinking I was trying to kill it. And it stopped storing all this excess weight around my middle. The 5th and final thing that was a big shift for me was to just accept that I have no willpower. Relying on willpower will never work because most of us don't have it, or if we do have it, we only have it for a finite amount of time, and then temptation hits and everything goes wrong. So I didn't suddenly get more disciplined, I just changed and built routines instead. Because routines work, habits work. When motivation fails, habits pick up the slack. So having that routine of I always eat breakfast, I always eat lunch, I always eat tea, planning in things like my exercises, scheduling in non-negotiable appointments with myself for my exercise. It meant that I had these habits set up, this routine set up that I could just follow. And when I couldn't be bothered, it was like, yeah, but it's in my diary, I might as well just go, you know? And it made life so much easier for me. So if you're there, like I was, thinking, I already eat barely anything, I'm already starving and I'm still not losing the weight, Don't cut calories even more to try and see progress, because the chances are it will not work. In fact, it might be the thing that's keeping you stuck. So it's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter. Do your research, find out how you can have a decent amount of calories that fill you up by leading with protein, eating more vegetables. If you do that, you support your body. If you support your body works with you. And then you build the routines and you build habits that you can stick to that work for you in your life, because what works for me in my routine might not work for you. And that is how you lose weight after 50, and that is how you keep it off for a long time. I hope this is helpful. It's been lovely chatting to you, and I'll hopefully see you again sometime. Bye.